Something I've tried my absolute hardest not to do was live by the expectations of others. Every day, other people tell us what we are capable of. Every day, people tell us what they think we should be doing and what's best for us. And when they are giving us this so-called advice, they never offer us something to challenge us. They never offer us something above and beyond. It's always up to us to take the safe route, the safe option. But worse than this, every single one of us puts limits on ourselves. What you have to understand is when you put a limit on yourself, you are limiting your outcome. When I was in school, I remember I had this RE teacher, and I was quite good at RE. And I told my teacher one day, look, I'll be satisfied with having a 6 that will satisfy me. And he turns around and looks at me and he says, why do you not want to get a 9, which is the highest grade? Why are you not going for a 9? He says, the thing is, when you go for the highest grade, even if you fail, you're only going to get the one below. If you go for a 9, worst comes to worst, you'll get an 8. You go for an 8, worst comes to worst, you get a 7. So on and so forth. For anyone wondering, I ended up getting a 7 in RE. Anyway, my point is that life is the exact same thing. With our goals, with our dreams, the things we want to accomplish, we always stay humble. We always try to ground ourselves and not be unrealistic. But it's only when you're delusional, it's only when you're thinking outside of the box or maybe a little bit crazy that you get that step further in life. Not everyone wants to have this big dream. Not everyone wants to be this celebrity or this scientist or an astronaut or anything crazy. Some people find happiness in different things. Some people have different passions. But in your passion, in the things you are interested in, you could be doing much more with it. It's only down to what you are telling yourself daily. That's why I don't necessarily agree with the quote, dream so big, you get uncomfortable saying it in front of small-minded people, or however it goes. Because I don't feel like everybody should be dreaming big. I feel like social media pushes this narrative that everyone in the world should dream big. Everyone should want to be somebody and be in the spotlight. The thing is, not everybody is built for it. Not everyone wants to have that spotlight on them. Not everyone has that fire inside, that hunger. And that's okay. You're either up for it or you're not. And I'm not here to tell you that you should be dreaming bigger. That's not what I'm going to do. There's thousands of people that you can watch that will do that for you. But what I will say is that you need to stop putting restrictions on yourself. Why are you restricting yourself when your potential is unlimited? A lot of you guys out there act like the max level is 55. I'm trying to get to max prestige. And the biggest mistake you can make is trying to fit in or trying to stay humble. Why am I trying to stay humble about the goals I want to accomplish? They're for me. That's not for any other person I'm telling. They can feel however they want with the information I'm giving them. They've asked me a question and I'm not trying to satisfy anyone. The goal in your head is your goal. Don't let people determine who you will turn out to be. And that goes for if your goal is small or big, because your goal could never be small and your goal could never be too big, because that goal belongs to you and you deserve it. One thing I love, and I'm not ashamed to admit, is that I love that I don't fit the stereotype. As in, I'm not doing something regular, and whenever I'm in a room, I feel different to everyone else. And it's quite a strange feeling. I'm not telling you to chase it, and I'm not trying to say I'm special, but I truly believe with my work rate, I will achieve what I want. And when I'm around other people, I don't doubt that they can't achieve what they want to, but I feel like I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to fail, and I'm also not afraid of my own success. When I was talking about doing YouTube to my dad, and it wasn't really going that well, and I was talking about how this is something I really want, and it was right after I dropped out of my course, the first thing he said to me was, what if you're not doing this in the future? The way I feel now is that if I one day decided that I wanted to stop YouTube, I wanted to do something else, and later down the line, I would be happy because that's what I wanted to do at the time. And that was my goal. That was my dream. And I was doing it. I was doing it back then. And so what if I don't want to do it now? Because your goal, your dream can change. And thinking that it might not is kind of limiting yourself. Why can't you dip your toe into different interests and different avenues? You know, you'll never know a door is locked until you knock on it. And you'll be surprised by how, if you apply yourself, you really can actually do anything. And I know it sounds cliche, and I know it's a little boring, but it's just the truth. And I think actively you should be trying to surprise yourself because it is one of the best feelings you'll ever feel. Let me ask you something you haven't been asked this week. Why do you not believe in yourself? The people around you, you may think they're all rooting for you, and some may be, but most people have doubts about your capabilities. Most people question if you'll get far enough for you to achieve your goal, and you're sitting there doubting your own capabilities. I'll tell you, you are the only person that can believe in yourself 120% guarantee. You're the only person that can believe in yourself 120% guaranteed. The people around us might say one thing, but who knows what their inner voice is saying inside of their heads. When you believe in your capabilities, when you are actively trying to push past your boundaries, take a guess at what you can achieve. Take a guess at what will happen. I get it. Self-doubt is normal. I get it. Self-doubt is normal. Asking yourself, what's going to happen if it doesn't work out? What if I'm just wasting my time? What if I don't really know what I'm doing? As weird as it sounds, I think those are signs that you are doing the right thing and that you are starting to do good. Whether you believe in manifestation or not, you cannot deny that it is important what we tell ourselves, because those are the things that we start to believe in. If you tell yourself that you're tired, your body, your shell, and your mind believe it. When you're telling yourself that you can't go anymore, you believe it. When you tell yourself that something is too hard, you believe it. But when you are telling yourself every single day that it's gonna be okay, that you're gonna achieve your goal no matter what, because it's not something that might be able to happen, something that would be nice if it happened. It's something that needs to happen. You will believe it. Speak to yourself and value yourself highly. And listen, you there, I know you need me to say it. I believe in you. You can do what you are craving. You can do what you are working so hard for. I see your hard work. It is not going unseen. And your dream is not small, because that is your dream. I want everybody to stay positive. Wake up, try to be positive, try your hardest, and talk to yourself with the utmost respect, and make sure you believe in yourself, because not enough people believe in you, but it's only greater and it's only right when you prove all those people wrong and look at their face as you do it. Forget about expectations, forget about what other people think, and forget about the boundaries you are putting on yourselves, the shackles, the chains you are putting around yourself that are limiting you from becoming the person you are destined to be. Because it's only a matter of time before you realize your limits are your results. And with that, we're gone. Oh yeah, look at the t-shirt. Breaking Bad. Mr. White. End video.